It was New Year's Day, and we decided to start the year off right with an easy beginner's ride. We decided this because many of the Facebook groups we've joined have new people, even newer than me, wanting an easy road trail type of ride to wet their feet, if you know what I mean. Well, Peralta Road, which is just east of Gold Canyon, appears to be just the ticket. Now, keep in mind that Larry and I are both still learning how to use Onyx Offroad GPS software. I have it on my cell phone, and on this ride, the screen kept turning off, and I couldn't find where the setting was to make the screen stay on. Well, I did after I got home, so maybe the next ride it'll work out better. So basically, I was depending on Larry, and I'm not sure he knew this, because he had a different screen. But keep in mind, he's learning this software too. Well, eventually, we determined we'd made a wrong turn and changed our plans. So our 3-hour tour turned into a much different adventure for us. We'll make another video soon for a beginner ride. It's not this video. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as we enjoyed the ride. Well, it's time for the adventure to begin. So it's the first day of the new year and our first ride, meant to be an easy ride like I said in the intro, but it sure didn't turn out that way. But look at this road. It would have been an easy ride if we hadn't made a wrong turn, but we sure did have fun. What happens next? So our great looking dirt road turned into pavement, and after a little while, there's Larry turning around to let me know that we definitely missed a turn somewhere, but he has an idea. Let's go give that a try. This turns out to be a rather rough dirt road. No name. Can't find the name on the map, but we did find the trail on the map, and we can clearly see that we're pretty much right in the middle. Same distance to the left or to the right. If we can get over to the left, we'll be on our way to Peralta. If we go over to our right, we're going to be heading to Millsite Canyon. And as we go along, we realize there is no connecting trail to the left, which means the only way to get to Peralta would be turn around and go back. And we're just not ready to turn around. So the decision is made. We're going to go to Millsite Canyon. We've been there about 5 rides ago, only not in this direction, and it was a bit of fun, a little challenging leaving Millsite Canyon. I wonder what it's going to be like going into Millsite Canyon. Could be a lot of fun. Onyx showed us all the correct turns for these various unnamed trails to get over to Millsite Canyon. It turned out to be a lot of fun getting there because it got steep, it got curvy, and loose rock, and of course, changing scenery constantly. This was not a boring ride. This was a lot of fun. I started paying more attention to Onyx on my cell phone, which meant I had to take my glove off on the left hand because my phone is up there on the left, and I just kept turning it on when the screen went off so I could see where we were and where the next turn was. And Larry and I have walkie-talkies, GMRS radios, so we were able to stay in touch, and it worked out much better this way. So we managed to make it to the intersection of Millsite Canyon. The first part of this road is a housing area. And yeah, it's still dirt, but there's a lot of houses back here, and it didn't take us long to encounter one of those rare vehicles that we saw throughout the day. I don't know if you've noticed the windshield that's been open for a while. It finally warmed up, and it was getting way too hot inside the villain's cabin area. Pop that windshield. Oh, it's so comfortable in here now. But I am hanging back from Larry and have been most of the day just because it hasn't rained in forever. There's so much dust out here, it's ridiculous. But as we go up the canyon and it gets more interesting, a little more narrow, rocky, steep, and all that good stuff, I will be closing in on Larry whenever possible so you can see the articulation in some of the challenges. The last time we came through here, going the other direction, there was no gate. Well, I guess somebody left it open last time. This time it's closed, and once we drive through, we will close it back. Leaving the gate in the condition you found it open or closed is just one of the standard rules out here that you have to learn. Otherwise, people will get upset with you. Maybe the cows will get out. Who knows? Close the gate if it's closed. Leave it open if it is. That gate was the last of the housing area, so this trail is getting more and more rugged and more fun as we go further up to the canyon. I love this trail. It does get a little crazy though as you go along. Now that the trail is getting a little more challenging, we're going slower, so very little dust makes it easy for me to stay closer to Larry and make the video a lot more interesting. Now, Onyx Off-Road, the GPS software that we use, rates this trail, and the difficulty is 5 out of 10. I suspect that's an old rating, and the various storms have definitely taken a lot of the dirt away and just left rocks. You decide how hard you think it is, but it's hard. I know it's hard to tell from the video, but lots of this is super steep, and you know, Larry and I are guessing it's more like a 7 out of 10. So I'd be curious what you think. If you've been out here recently, that would be a big help. Put what difficulty level you think it is down in the comments section. This is the part of the trail we've been looking forward to during the whole ride. When we came through here 5 rides ago, it was a downhill and we were pretty impressed. Today, it's uphill. I even slowed down the video so you can get an idea of what it's like for Larry. And don't forget, I have to do this next. So once you clear the top, you want to make sure that you're near the right edge, because if you're too far to the driver's side, you can see there's big rocks there. It's not going to be a happy ending. Now you go around the corner and there's more rocks and no way to keep it level, so you're way off camber when you clear this one. And Larry was kind enough, he pulled over, he was getting out, he was coming back, he was going to actually help guide me up, but I didn't have Robin in there, so I didn't need to make her feel safe, so I just stepped on it and here I am. So the road's very rough and steep the rest of the way to the plateau where we stopped and had lunch, but there were no more 3-foot walls in front of us, so in that sense it was definitely a lot easier the rest of the ride. When we reached the plateau, we were both just grinning ear to ear. This was way too much fun. So this plateau is both lunch and our turnaround point. We'll go back exactly the way we came, only this time we know where we're going, so we shouldn't get lost. Now, look at the view from up here. I'm going to pan around so you can check it out. It is absolutely beautiful Arizona scenery. This is one hell of a view. Alright, we made it to the top of Millsite, and we're going to turn around and go back down that crazy trail. This ought to be fun. Well, that's it for this recording. Use the comments section below if you want to share your experience at this location or maybe recommend an area that you really enjoy. Please keep it clean. I want this to be a family-oriented channel, so review what you type before you submit it. Thanks. I apologize if you happen to hear something during the ride's recording that may not sound family-oriented. I will try very hard not to let certain words slip out during an exciting moment. We'll see how that works. If you found this video helpful or just enjoyed it, please hit the like button below. Share the link with your friends. Be sure to subscribe so you can easily keep up with my latest videos, which will continue to cover things like Segway villain owners' area of interest, reviews of accessories, where to ride, tips about the villain, how-to videos, and lots more. Yep, there's going to be more. Thanks for watching.